Alright, vlog time again, guys. So this is me driving up to LA. It's I have an hour and 42 minutes. It's a 3-hour flight. I mean drive flight. How was my week? Let me see. I came down Sunday morning early. I left LA or Los Angeles about 3 o'clock in the morning, and so bid the wife see you later, and I came down 3. I arrived around 5:42, so it took me like 2 hours 43 minutes. I got an hour sleep, and I had a flight lesson at 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 to 9. And how was that lesson? I went up, and it was lesson 7, which I was in the pattern, circling again, landing, takeoff, and I was able to get it right. So my instructor signed me off for lesson 7. So that's Sunday. Monday I did a ground, which is theory. Surprisingly enough, my instructor, I got 100%. He was like, 2 things: either you cheated or you studied hard. So it's like, hey, I know you studied hard, which I did really study, and I nailed it. That was Monday exam. Alright, Tuesday I did, what did I do Tuesday? I was supposed to fly, but unfortunately I didn't get to fly because today's Thursday, right? Yeah, Tuesday. No, I did the written exam on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday I did the written, and Wednesday I was supposed to fly, but as we got the aircraft ready, we're taxiing out, then we're at the runway to take off, and we're just going through double checking everything when I said to my instructor, "You smell that?" He's like, "Yeah," and something electrical was burning. I don't know, but there's a stench in the cockpit, and we were like, no. So he canceled the lesson. We taxied back to the ramp, parked the airplane, and we did grounds instead. So we've been going over my oral exam, because I'm gonna be doing an oral exam with a chief flight instructor. So I started doing that, and we did that for an hour. Seeing that the lesson was canceled, we usually do grounds or theory when we cannot do the practical. So survived, and today, 30 minutes late, pre-flight everything, and we went up, and it was gusting, which that's not student pilots environment. With gust means the wind is blowing really hard, and it's harder to fly, especially when you're just learning. So my instructor canceled pattern work, because I just was not getting any landings. The winds was just too much for me, and so we went out to do ground reference maneuvers, which is circling a point, doing an S-turn over the freeway. And those maneuvers are designed to help me to practice turn for wind correction. So if the wind is blowing in a particular direction, how do I turn the plane and compensate for that wind that is that is blowing? Also, it teaches me how to reference where I'm at on the ground. So if I pick a point and say I'm gonna circle around it for 360 degrees, I'm supposed to, that will teach me how to be proficient in ground reference and flying and so on. So today's lesson was really challenging. It's one of those lessons where you go, man, you're just so taxed. So I called Irene, and I was telling her about my experience, and I don't know, maybe well, my diet hasn't been the same. Irene is not with me, So, I think that separation is somehow affecting me psychologically, and I didn't know, because, like, stuff that I know, my instructor told me, hey, okay, set us up for a slow flight, which is fly the aircraft as slow as you can, which the danger with that is I can go in a stall. So if I'm not careful and moving, especially when I'm going to be turning at such slow speed, the aircraft or airplane is very vulnerable. It's like a newborn baby, gentle touches, gentle movement. So I did that, and I just was not nailing anything. That you want to be on top of things, and I don't know what happened at all. But all I know is I gotta go back to the drawing board, do some more chair flight, and I'm really praying for a home in San Diego, because to drive 2 hours 43 minutes, like, okay, next week, right? Next week I'm supposed to do my stage check. That's with the chief flight instructor. I'm gonna take her up. Of course, she's gonna just drill me with 18 questions of stuff that I've learned from last year December. I gotta remember, okay, what did I learn, and not forget, And after, though, if the written goes well, the oral goes well, then she's gonna take me up, and we're gonna fly, and I gotta do it right. So how many lessons do I have? I have Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and the exam is Wednesday. So I have 3 days to get my stuff together in preparation for that. I've been staying with my friend. I was supposed to be in the couch, but fortunately they gave me their bed, seeing that they're staying elsewhere. And I don't know. I'm just thinking that maybe psychologically, not with Irene is, it adds some dynamics to the thing. I don't know. But like Sunday, I have lesson at 8 o'clock in the morning. So either I'm gonna leave Los Angeles at Saturday night after Sabbath. Remember, I'm a Sabbath keeper now, so sunset here at 7 o'clock. So I gotta leave, come down in time, get enough sleep for an early morning flight. Not something that you want to do. And so what I'm thinking, like, I gotta pray over the weekend, because I'm thinking about canceling the lessons for next week until I get a place in San Diego where Irene and I are together, and I'm content. Because with aviation, if I go up and I don't do anything right, I still have to pay for that lesson, and it's a lot. So either I can do it, so I gotta pray over the weekend. Pray with me, guys. I gotta make some decisions. Missionary pilot training, it's not easy, it's not a piece of cake, it's not a walkover, but in comparison to where I've started out from, it's really a blessing, right? It's really a blessing to have started, to be training, to be learning how to fly. It's just awesome. I'm not having fun as yet. Some people might look, they'll be like, yeah, this guy's flying an airplane, so cool, so fun, but I'm not having fun. I'm in a classroom that is mentally taxing. Stress level is just through the roof, because I have my instructor. You see that headset? My instructor is in my ears. I'm monitoring air traffic control. I'm listening to other people, what they're doing, where they are. So it's like it's not like driving, right? Okay, I'm talking, I'm making a vlog right now, and I'm driving, I'm braking, I'm pressing the gas. Flying, for me, I haven't been seasoned into it. I'm just learning, So that's pretty much my week in a nutshell. Oh, by the way, I got my student's pilot certificate, the ID. I have that, which is a paperwork that an ID that I really need in order to solo. It was the last thing I needed, that ID. It takes almost a month and a half to come through, so I have mine, and God has been good. This week I did my devotional, my prayer, and anything interesting happened? Oh, I got some commission from the flyers I've been dropping. A job pulled through and I got my 10%, and it's really a blessing. It's not $1 million, but hey, it's better than nothing, a couple of bucks always helps. We've been my wife and I, we've been praying, and we're gonna do some fasting as well, maybe half-day fasting, because I've learned something. If I fly on an empty stomach, it's like I'm nauseous, I want to throw up, especially if I'm doing pattern work. It's like nauseating, so I'll maybe I'll be able to do at least half-day fasting when I don't have to fly. And so we're taking prayer requests. We don't want to just be praying for ourselves. We're just gonna take some prayer requests. So if you're watching this video and you want to send us a prayer request, you can send an email to us, byhisstripesministries@gmail.com. That's byhisstripesministries@gmail.com. You can email us your prayer requests. You can find our page on Facebook. By His Stripes Ministries is on Facebook. You can look me up on Facebook. Of course, if you're watching this, you're obviously already on Facebook, right? So you can message it to me. I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel, so you can comment on it and so on, and let me know. I have another video that I did. It's a tour of the airplane. A lot of times I'm just flying. I cannot really tour or say anything because it's a classroom. So I made a little video to just give those who have been watching, especially I have some little kids like Swindon's kids, Snare and Sashel, Soraya, who else? Lydia, who else? Nana. Alright, I remember you, right, Nana? That's Olivia. Coleman family. There's a lot of people I want to be grateful for. Richard Coleman, he gave me my first yoke and simulator software, and he's been praying, and the support is there, so just want to say thanks for that. The Shaw family in Jamaica, Andrew is my mentor, as I always say. Who else? All those who have been praying for us from Jamaica, from Canada, from the US itself. Back in the Philippines, Lester. Is it Lester? I'm just messing. Lester is in the US, man. Oh, Lester is from Iloilo, But Lasto, we have Emmanuel, Robert, okay, and all the other CPAC folks. Rajan just finished up his medical missionary training. He's in deployment, and that's a blessing. Keep Palmas in prayer. That's Philippines Adventist Medical Aviation Service. My good friend Sean Knapp and Chris, they just had a new baby. Her name is Summer. Maybe because she was born in the summer, Dwayne Harris, just want to tell you thanks for giving me that textbook. I've been using it. It helps the plotter. I haven't used those yet because I'm on stage when I haven't been doing any cross country, so I haven't used the plotter and the flight computer. I use the flight computer a little bit, but not yet. That's when I'm gonna be at stage 2. So that's it for this vlog for now. Traffic continues to flow. I have 103 miles to go, and according to my GPS, if I keep driving at 40 miles an hour, I'm gonna get there at 8:42 p.m. tonight. It's Thursday. It's the end of the week. Tomorrow is Friday, so I gotta review some notes, review some procedures, and prepare for the Sabbath. I don't know where we're going for church as yet. We'll see where the Lord opens up a door and we'll go. God bless. Thank you again for your prayers, your support, your messages. For all those who have been messaging me, thank you very much for everything. I appreciate the message, the phone calls, the emails, and we just pray and hope that God has been good to you. For my subscribers, the 100 and maybe 60 something people that we send newsletters to. We would love to hear from you at some point. We know you guys are busy, you have your own family, your own life, but shoot us an email now and then, let us know how you're doing. And as I always said, By His Stripes Ministries 1844.com. Check out our website. My wife just launched her first music CD. It's where she's featuring the hymns. And oh yeah, good news, someone emailed her today. This is interesting. She called me today. She was very excited. She said, hey, someone messaged me and they've been trying to find hymns from the pioneers of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and they've been looking, and they looked up on Google, and lo and behold, it referred them. They saw her website on Google. They went to it, signed up, and she was able to send them some hymns. So praise the Lord for that. They said they've been looking for a long time, and finally they have been able to meet. So she was really excited about that. So share the link with everyone. I want to say thanks to Mr. Rodney Cassidy, yes, from the Brianna Cassidy Foundation. It's a sad story how this 19-year-old girl just about to finish her commercial license, and she died from a tragic car accident. And the family started a ministry where they're sharing how God helped them through the bereavement and dealing with the loss. She was like she had a future ahead of her. She was going to be a missionary pilot. She's a Christian. She's an Adventist girl. She was working with a ministry, taking pictures and videos. So on top of that, she wanted to get her license and also, I think, do nursing. And she just died suddenly, tragically. And so a foundation started just to continue to keep the passion going of young people who would want to become missionary pilot. She was going to do missionary piloting and she stopped, but her passion lives on. And so the Lord worked it out. I was able to connect with that ministry, and so I'm gonna put a link in the description bar to our website, to that foundation, so persons can make a donation through it. Traffic has picked up a little bit. Usually when the traffic is flowing, that's when I cannot do my vlog, because I'm going faster and I need to pay attention on the road, and the noise level is high too. So check out, again, half mile I gotta keep left at the fork, guys. GPS to the rescue. So Brianna Cassidy's foundation. So I want to say thanks to Mr. Rodney Cassidy and his wife for their willingness to merge our ministry together and see how we can work together to serve the Lord in ministry. Continue to keep us in prayers. And if I didn't call your name, it's nothing personal. I really appreciate every single person that's watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. I have my flight lessons. I'm still uploading more lessons, and so I don't have a software to really edit them and make them fancy with music and different shots and angles and so on, but the basics is there. So God bless. Keep in touch. We'll keep you in prayers. Again, send us an email via a private message, or go to our website. Our email address is there. And oh yes, I want to say thanks to my wife. Man, she has been working on that website. Someone gave us some tips to just renovate and remodel the whole website, and when I looked at it, it's just beautiful. The color coding, the different headings, it's way different from before. So I really want to thank my wife for all the hard work, the encoding. She went on YouTube to learn encoding, and it's just been awesome what she has done. So check it out, send her a feedback, let her know you've seen the progress, send us hints and tips. We want to say thanks to the all my friends in San Diego. Larry, I haven't spoken to you in a while. Eric, thank you again. Everything you've done, brother. He's Spanish, so muchas gracias, amigo. Dios te bendiga. Gloria a Dios. El Señor está bueno a mí, huh? Okay, so that's a little Spanish for Eric. Want to say thanks to Tracy, Lillian, Lily, David, care group people. We love you guys. Life continues for us, and God bless, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.